Alright, what's up guys? We're going to do a little shop tour here. This is my 45 by 70 pole barn, shop, man cave, whatever you want to call it, hangout. Got some shelves here for parts. I just kind of did a black and green theme in here, so I took just some standard brackets, shelf brackets, and just painted them green and had some cypress beams and stuff laying around, so I made some shelves here. We got a little cabinet here I made, basically like a little chemical locker, whatever you want to call it. I have young kids, so I put locks on everything, but I just got all the chemicals, paint, all that stuff that I would need. And most of this stuff you'll just see random stencils and stuff I made, just to kind of add some character, I guess. I got a US General 4-drawer tool cart here. I just got kind of some overflow stuff, some extra wrenches and sockets, odd and ends in here. I don't really use this box much, but I got some of my stud finders, label makers, moisture detectors, heat guns, stuff like that in here. I got a little rack here I made, just hold some of my hammers, some coffee cans and buckets and stuff right here. You always use those coffee cans. I got this little workbench that I made, holds all my cordless tools. I got a little light in it. As you can see, I really like Milwaukee, so got my Milwaukee tools there. I do some woodwork, so I have a lot of drills and impact drivers, all that stuff. I got the stereo up there, Bluetooth, pretty nice. Come in here, just link it up with your phone, you can jam. All these little Harbor Freight magnets all through my shop, just with, you know, different drivers and bits and stuff like that. Just quick grab them. Got my charging station up there for my Craftsman and my Milwaukee. Got another one of the 4-drawer US General boxes here. Just got some odd and ends in here. Basically just junk drawers, to be honest with you. Just extra stuff. Really cluttered and not organized, to be honest. But this is a little storage bin I made to hold all my little knickknacks. I tried to label them and everything. I got bolts and drywall anchors, hardware, Dremel, just really anything I need is in here. Wire connectors, wire nuts, I can just quick grab them. So that makes it pretty nice. For bolts, nails, screws, all that stuff, pretty easy to get to. I got a little rack I made there to hold some of my air tools, paint guns, all that good stuff. Got the electric cord, whatever you want to call it, extension cord reel here. Pull that through the shop. I got a couple of them in here, and makes it pretty nice. Reel up out of the way. I got my, I think it's a 52-inch or 56-inch Husky. The flat black box here. This has most of my tools in it. I got my Brute Force John Force funny car here signed to me, to Brandon from John Force. That's a pretty prized possession for me there. I've always been into drag racing and that kind of stuff, so yeah. I got just quick go through here, just some of my screwdrivers, pliers, that kind of stuff, wrenches, sockets. Just, I mean, y'all know the drill. Just normal stuff. I ain't got no, I don't have a lot of just high-end stuff. I just have what I need to get by. I don't have a lot of Snap-on or Mac tools. I just don't use them enough for that. Here is my 63 C10 I'm building right now. I'm doing disc brake conversion, air ride suspension. I've already got a motor built for it. We're just doing rust repair right now, so it's a slow process, but it's coming. Just keep checking back for videos. I'm gonna be posting videos of the truck as I build it. Planning on it being pretty sharp when I get done with it. I just got a ton of parts just waiting to be put on right now. Let's see, over here I have more little shelves. I have another little cabinet here that I made. It has these little storage containers in it. And at first glance, it looks like they're just stacked on top of each other, but they're actually not. There's like an 1/8 inch gap between every one of them. It's just kind of how I made it. You can grab it, the center one, if you want to, without affecting any of the others, but I keep all of it labeled and pretty well organized. It makes it easier to work when I know where everything is. See, I got 2 of these 30,000 BTU LG units here, heating this front part, the middle part, and then I have another unit in the back heating my wood shop. I got just some little pegboard shelf things, whatever you want to call it here. I got my nail guns on. I got a little desk area. I do some soldering. I used to race RC cars, so I tinker on my RC cars here, but got a little cheap drill press there. Got the 65-inch 4K in here. Watch some TV, watch a football game, whatever. Baseball. Check out the Astros. Some wood tools here, just some quick grab stuff that I use a lot. Makes it easier for me not having to go look for it. I had this 22x14 American Force billet wheel from my Duramax. It was just an extra one, and I never used it, and I sold the Duramax and got another truck, so I was basically like, what can I do with it? And nobody wants to buy one 22x14 8x180 wheel, so I hang extension cords on it. It's a $1,200 extension cord holder. Pretty stupid, but putting it to good use. I got my little AC225 arc welder there, old trusty there. I don't do a lot of stick welding, but when I do, I got that machine. I can hook it up. A little bench grinder. This is just a little metal table here I can do welding on. Got the vise, all that good stuff. Got an old Chevrolet tailgate hanging up there. It's from one of my dad's old trucks and a 1961 Louisiana license plate. Just kind of some wall art there. This is the next room. I cased this all out. This used to be a solid wall here, and I knocked the wall down and cased this in to make the shop a little more useful, being able to pull a project in here. Before, I just had an entry door. I got my small Lincoln 110 weld pack there, or weld pack 100 rather, on my little Harbor Freight cart. So I use that thing a lot for body repair. It's just a little cheap Walmart storage cabinet here, but I keep cleaning supplies and odd and ends in it. This is my 355. I just finished building for my 63. Been making 400 horsepower without the nitrous. I'm gonna spray 150 on it. It's a totally built motor. It's a scat rotating assembly, Summit aluminum racing heads, Keith Black pistons. It's got a hardened push rods, Lanati. I mean, it's got stud girdles. I mean, it's got a lot of good stuff in it. But I'm hoping it's going to be a pretty good little motor for my truck. I'm going to build a Turbo 400 to go in it. This is just a little workbench that I made. I can roll around the shop. I use the crap out of this. It's got a motor on it right now. I'm fixing to rebuild. It's an XR70 Honda motor I'm working on for my little boy. I got another TV in here. Just something I can watch a game on, whatever. I have internet all through the shop. This is a Milwaukie bandsaw that I mounted to the wall, and I put a little table on it here. I cut my sheet metal for body repair. I just got it set up on a little remote here. I can turn it on, turn it off to that power outlet. Got a dartboard in here. We come in and throw some darts occasionally. That door is to my wood shop in the back, which is a complete mess. I'm not going to show you all that right now, but I will make a video of it later on. Got all my table saws, routers, joiners, all that stuff back there. This is just another little shelf I made to hold some of my clamps. The Monster Energy emblem on there. I'm a big Eli Tomac fan. I liked Ryan Villapoto, all the Monster guys, Adam Cion Cirillo, all those guys. So big fan. Another little shelf, kind of Monster Energy inspired. My little boy rides dirt bikes too, so he likes Monster, so we made a lot of the Monster stuff in here. Got a little engine crane there. the heavy bag, get out here, take out some aggression on it. Got kind of like a rustic tin bookcase I made there just to hold some odd and ends. It's just, I had some tin, I thought I'd build something. The heavy bag up here, the speed bag, beat on that occasionally. Got one of the racing go-karts here. It is a 2017 Kinetic cart. It's got a clone on it, full flat track. We run it asphalt and on dirt. Pretty fast though, a lot of fun, I got another desk here that I made that I have my VR computer on. This is a all-out gaming computer I built just for me and my little boy get on the Oculus Rift and play some VR games, just play around on something that he enjoys doing. So I made it for him and delegated a little spot in my shop for him to play on it. This is the racing simulator. It's an Abuto. I have all the Fanatec wheels. I have the Fanatec F1 wheel there. Here's the BMW wheel. Fanatec Elite pedals. Ridiculous gaming computer, to be honest with you. I never play on this anymore. Nobody does. But anytime new parts come out, I update the computer just to keep it bad to the bone. I used to really like gaming computers, so when new graphic card come out or whatever, I'll sell my old ones and I update the computer. So it's still a really good computer. I could update some of my racing sim stuff, like a direct drive wheel and stuff, but I do have the Derek Spear design, button boxes, the THH shifter, the Abuto obviously chassis with Logitech speakers. I got the triple screen there and then the quad up top to watch all my gauges and all that. But I used to be big into sim racing. I don't really run it anymore, but who knows, I might get back into it. Got the mini fridge right there at reach and distance, get me a drink on caution laps or whatever. But yeah, so that's pretty much my front and middle shop. I'm sure I'm forgetting some stuff. This is a Rust-Oleum floor here. Rust-Oleum, the garage epoxy floor. It's held up pretty good. But yeah, so this is the 63. Y'all keep watching, man. It's gonna be pretty slick when I get done with it. I have a lot of work to do, but just keep checking back for videos. All right, thanks.